SportsMatters TV, bringing the sports home.
Hiya, I'm Clayton McCabe and you're watching SportsMatters TV.
Okay guys, welcome to SportsMatters TV. We're in Tallaght, Dublin. It's great to get back up here. I'm joined by a sensation when it comes to football. Denise was always rooting about you as well back in the day. But Katie, how's things with you?
Yeah, everything's great. It's nice to be back in Dublin, in the hometown here.
And the weather's decent. It's a bit of sun there anyway.
Yeah, definitely. I must have brought the weather bottle with me from London.
I think so. Now, it's been a crazy couple of weeks for you, especially with Arsenal. Some huge success. How's the season gone for you so far? Obviously, you've enjoyed it, and there's been serious achievements.
Yeah, no, definitely. It's been a fantastic season for us. Winning the league, something we've not done in the last 7 years. So to get Arsenal back on that ladder is what we wanted. It was our goal at the start of the season to not just get back into Champions League, but to then progress and eventually win the league. So no, it's been great. And
we've seen the celebrations where they were crazy, and we know obviously this Arsenal team they're so young, but it looks like the next couple of years are going to be huge.
Yeah, no, definitely. We've definitely gotten together better. We've a great tight-knit group at Arsenal. We've obviously made some now recent new signings as well, which will strengthen the group even more. We're keeping some great players, important players. But as you said, it's young, so it's exciting for the future.
And we can't wait for that. Now, speaking of the early days, how did it all start for you, first day?
Probably my brother got me forced into football. My brother and my dad, they kind of got me around with the lads, put me on lads teams, and that's kind of where it took off. For me, looking back on it, I'm happy I went and started with lads teams. So it kind of got the hard grit into me from a young age.
You do have the sauciness in the game, to be fair. And do you ever play any GA? Any hurling come out?
No hurling, no GA. I was always just solely on football. I did play at skill level and stuff, but nothing too serious.
Not too serious. And 2015 was a massive year for you. Obviously making the Irish senior debut. What was that like, first of all?
Yeah, well, definitely we're just right next to Tallaght Stadium here, so it's a day I'll never forget, really, growing up in Tallaght and seeing my brother play for Rovers in that stadium, and going and I used to watch the girls playing for the senior team, so for it to go out and walk out and start my first game was pretty special.
No better feeling. And it was the same year you pretty much you signed for Arsenal as well. What was it like? Obviously a dream come true because of the fact, when we're all grown up, you obviously had the big clubs like Liverpool, Manchester United, Arsenal. What was it like to put on the shirt and sign?
Yeah, I think once I made the debut, it was a kind of a quick turnaround. Obviously you're playing at an international level, so more eyes are going to be on you, and I think Arsenal got into touch after a Portugal game. Yeah. Which was fantastic. I used to watch Arsenal playing in FA Cup finals, and me and Emma I used to watch Emma Bourne playing in FA Cup finals and stuff. So to be able to say I'm going over to play with her now at club level and my captain at international level was quite surreal, actually. It's
huge. And speaking of Irish football in general and the ladies in Ireland, do you think obviously it's big, but they could really promote it better? Do you think it's stepping up, as in the way we have so many clubs in Ireland? You have Cork City, there's Limerick. Do you think the game's where it should be, or do you think it needs to get to a different stage
in terms of women's football? No, definitely. I think there's a lot more resources now than there was when I was my age. We have great grassroots level here in Ireland for the girls. My sister is part of it at the minute, and she's only 11, so it's definitely getting there. Obviously we like to have more people then going and seeing women's national league games, attending the Aviva Stadium in November when it's a massive cup final. So no, I think it's slowly but surely getting there, but we're definitely heading in the right direction.
Definitely. And speaking of the Irish ladies, you're definitely in the right direction at the moment. Of course, captain, there's a good team spirit there at the moment. Some big games on the way. You're enjoying the campaign at the moment.
Yeah, definitely. I think the last campaign was definitely a big learning curve for us. We had some tough games with Netherlands and Norway, and who then went on. They're now going to the World Cup, so there was a very tough group. But in terms of now going into the next campaign for the Euros, I think we're ready now. We've kind of got what we needed to get out of the last campaign, and we have that set foundation now where we want to push on. So no, I'm really looking forward to it.
Definitely. And there's definitely a lot of girls coming through the ranks, under 17, under 19. Any girls that we should keep an eye on? Would you keep an eye yourself?
With Colin now, he's bringing in a lot of young players. For him, he's not afraid to do that, because if he feels they're ready, then they're ready, and they can come in and they can learn. So for me, looking at some young talents, I think the girls who we've had in already, like the likes of Jess Sue, Emily Whelan, and they both play for Shelbourne. with Ava from down in Cork as well, Ava O'Mahony. So no, the future is bright, definitely. That level is getting higher and higher, and I'm excited to see how they develop over the years.
Definitely. You're still a baba, quite young, but what's it like to captain your country? Obviously that's huge.
It's hard. I get asked that question a lot, and it's when I really it's hard to put into words. Obviously every single game when you throw the jersey on, you put the armband on and you're getting ready to lead the girls out, it's so special. Something I'll never get sick of. But now it was when I got that first phone call off Colin to tell me that I was going to be the next captain of Ireland, I was in shock. But it was really special. It filled me with a lot of pride, and to be able to do it right now and continue to do it, it's going to be it's really special. It's
huge. Speaking of being Irish captain and being a key figure for the team, what would be your goals moving forward? Like obviously you want all the success with Ireland in general, but obviously you can do great things. As I said, we see what happened last year. This year you're going to continue that success, but obviously you can go all the way. Why not?
No, definitely. Our sole focus now going into this next campaign will be to qualify for a major tournament. That's what our goal was the last campaign. Yeah. Obviously we didn't do it, but we just need to look and how we put things right now going into the Euro campaign. As you said, we have a great team, great youth coming in as well. We have a great manager, great staff. So no, it is there for us. We've a tough group: Ukraine, Germany. But anything is possible. I do think we're in a great position to go and push for that qualification now. But no, I'm excited. Obviously take it game by game, starting with Montenegro in September, so I'm looking forward to kicking off really.
It's going to be a game. Now, you've played at some great stadiums. We always have them fun questions. Like, what stadiums for you stand out the most? There's so many. Obviously the Aviva has to be.
Aviva, when I was playing with Raheny, Aviva was pretty special. I used to go to Lansdowne Road back in the day, and then obviously turn to the Aviva Stadium, watching the Irish lads, but then to go play and then win an All-Ireland, and it was pretty special. Wembley, I'll have to say, is up there too.
Yeah, it's huge.
With Arsenal for the FA Cup. No, there's been a few great ones, but I think your own national stadium is definitely a standout. Yeah,
definitely. There's one thing I heard about football, right? It's the way the ladies don't get paid as much as the men, right?
Yeah.
Do you think there'll ever be a day where the ladies can get paid as much as the men?
I'm hoping
120 grand a week.
I'm hoping so while I'm still a professional. But no, look, there is that massive pay gap and stuff, but right now I've seen in the last especially 2 years that tournament, the women or the league over in England is really pushing, and as you said, Man United now have now got a women's team, so we are pushing that for that equality. But in terms of me ever getting paid 400 grand a week, I'm not so sure.
You deserve it.
Anytime soon.
You see Sanchez getting that kind of money, but no, you know what I mean. It's there's obviously more rewards coming for the ladies, which is good, and there's obviously you get sponsorship deals and stuff. But maybe one day we'll have that. Maybe there will be.
Yeah, no, definitely. Never
rewards.
say never. I'm hoping it's soon, maybe.
Fingers crossed. And just last of all, for all the ladies that are starting, the young girls that are starting to play football today, what advice can you give them to go all the way?
Do you know what? I was just before I came up, I was kicking the ball out with my sister out the back garden, and she was like, "Where are you going, Kate?" I was querying. She was like, "No, like what is it like?" She was asking me what it's like and that's what she always does. She's always asking me what it's like to play for Arsenal, what it's like to lead the team out, what it's like to go do something and chat to you guys and stuff like that. So for me, I just say to her, like, just keep working hard. It's just practicing, and for any young girl growing up, it's just the more practice you can get, the better, and to just kind of never give up. There's obviously going to be rough times in that whole process of becoming to be a footballer, but it's just about having that grit, having that determination to not give up, and to get what you want at the end of it, I guess. You hear it all, girls. Katie, you're an absolute star. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thanks, guys. Sports Matters TV, bringing the sports home.